I'm talking to a friend about depression. And I said, I'd like perspective on this. We all have reason to feel depressed. And always, it's life. There's stuff. And, but choosing to surrender to it is something else. Whatever's passing through, grief or fear. That's what anxiety is fear. Hopelessness. Whatever's passing through us. We can see it, identify it, but not surrender to it. Like, oh, it's got me. I'm so depressed. I need medicine. I'm not saying that medicine's bad. It'll help you kick it out. But ultimately, we have to train ourselves to see the early warning signs of stuff, even if it's chemical. And I think everything is a bioelectrical too as well. But we've got to see it coming, notice our own mood, notice, and are we caring for our bodies? You can't tell me you're depressed. You can't tell me that you suffer from anything if you are not feeding yourself correctly and if you are not sleeping correctly. And I am talking only that you guarantee the hours between 10 p.m. your time and 2 a.m. That is the time that the body's doing the most recovery. And if you're not giving your body time to recover, you're not clinically depressed. You're in you're in the midst of a domino effect of not caring for the body. That's what all of these symptoms are. We can call them names and say it's this and that, but if we don't feel good, let's get it simple. If we don't feel good, we have to first ask, am I caring for myself? Am I feeding myself? Am I sleeping at enough, or am I sleeping so that I can have some repair time? Good sleep. Am I glued to my phone? Am I having quiet time? A lot of times we make our lives so busy that we don't notice how we feel. We don't notice what's going on. And the body is amazing. I mean, it's got warning lights all over it. Every symptom we have, it's a warning light. I'm talking funny. I got broccoli in my teeth. I'm like trying not to smile. I was having this amazing meal, and it was just tofu and broccoli. But the thing is I cooked it very slowly. I paid attention to it. I turned it with my hands. Yeah. And, put a lot of love into it. That's another part, is not only give ourselves nutrition, quality nutrition, but also the love that we put into it. I mean, maybe if all you had was something horrible like a hot dog, maybe if you gave it enough love and appreciation, you could raise the vibration of it so that it would be more healing. But honestly, we need high vibrational foods. We need living foods. You want to see my living food? Now, I'm in the desert where it's very hard to keep things refrigerated and alive. And so you just buy a big bok choy. If you can get it organic, great. But if you can't, then you just have to do this. And, you can still use it. Better to have a little bit polluted food that's healing than no healing food at all. And, eating out of a can is not good. All right, so I bought it from the store, and I set it in water before I set it in a bowl because it was big. And every day I picked off, or every other day I pulled off a leaf and ate that leaf. So I had at least one piece of living food a day. I've got some chard growing outside in a raised bed. All right, I'm going to let you see the roots on that. Do you see the roots on that? Now, if it's really hard at the bottom, sometimes I will cut it just a little bit at the bottom if it's really hardened. But boy, that was beautiful. And I'm going to take off my piece for the day. Now, in between, I've been eating a piece of chard. Varied is good, but I think I've got celery and bok choy and chard are the only three living foods, really. I've also got some mint and rosemary and lemongrass. Ollie wants to come in. Enjoy your living food today. Heal the body with rest. Heal the body with nutrition.